Well, guys, 358 over 2 days. You will recognize it by this cartridge. I actually really enjoy it. Almost as good as Kingdom Hearts 2, but we'll show you that now. And again, we don't have a video card or anything like that. Just enjoy being able to see it from here. We both beaten it, and frankly, it's one of the best games I know. So here's our mission mode, multiplayer. You can play as any organization member ever, which is great because I could play as Zexion.
And I can play as Roxas, Axel, and as about anybody else if I want to.
There's the stats.
I'm going with the king because he's my man.
Josh, you might want to show them a bit of the theater too, but allow him to show you a mission.
Now let's just go through a brief one.
They have 6 worlds, I believe. Each of them are good. And I've always enjoyed this game. It's a very good game.
Yes. Way better than the Epitome Evil that was called Chain of Memories.
But we're both under the impression that there's no cards. And that, my friend, is a beautiful thing. Josh, show them the panel leveling up system.
Okay. Well, instead of like your regular menus, you get this little panel system, which I think is a little more convenient for something like the DS. Because you get these little spaces, these little virtual spaces to like equip abilities, magic spells,
items, level ups. You actually have to level up using this, but I think it's very convenient. Adds an RPG element to this action RPG series.
Yeah, it adds a little more classical RPG. Plus, you can look at your stats and like weapons and stuff.
But I'd like you, Josh. Can you go to the mission, actual mission? Now, guys, this is beautiful.
Well, I got to say with the graphics, they're some of the best that I've seen on the DS by far. And some of the cutscenes, well, they look good.
So we got Mickey. And these are complete full 3D models of the worlds in KH2. And this DS was holding way too much. I mean, seriously. They have all these 3D environments, all the enemies popping up at regular intervals, and there's no cards.
Yep. So, see this little menu down here? No cards in sight. At all. Thank God.
Well, Josh, click the mission up.
Well, I plan on fighting Darkseid right now.
Oh, by the way, they show everything right at the bottom. Everything you need.
Yeah, map screen, who your target is, mission gauge.
You can actually play this wireless, which is cool. You can play alongside each other. But, KH fans, you should recognize this person.
Yeah.
Darkseid, anyone?
It's good old Darkseid himself.
He's way too easy in this game, though.
He's just a pushover. He's pretty much a rehash from his KH1 incarnate.
Remember him in KH1? That took me 9 tries. This guy, 1. There's a difference. And by the way, another notable thing about this game are the gears. Different Keyblades have different strengths and different weaknesses and their own specific look. Frankly, Pandora's gear is the best because the damage it does. Josh, can you quit out this mission?
I already finished it.
Oh, there's your mission complete sign.
And usually with the mission mode, you're given like 120 seconds to get to the get to the portal and get the heck out of there. But in certain missions where there's usually a cutscene, they just
let's do some theater.
All right.
So, one thing I'd like to note about...
After you beat the story mode, you could do theater mode, which you check out all the best looking cutscenes throughout the entire game.
Guys, these are PS2 graphics right on the DS. Frankly, the story, though, is very, very, very sad. Josh drew Snarl of Memories. That's not too spoilish. But, seriously, look at these.
And plus, well, look, some of the cutscenes from the first game are displayed on the touchscreen. That's really saying something. Square Enix really put their heart and souls in this one, because they knew it was probably one of the most important chapters in the Kingdom Hearts saga.
Wait, but you play as Roxas in this game. There is no Sora unless you're a Master Chess completionist. I'm actually one of them, but let's not get into that. Roxas is the main character, and he meets Shion, which is another 14th member, and Axel. They become friends, even though they don't have a very heartfelt story. Disappointing at the end, though.
Yeah, let's just say with the ending, you're probably going to have to be at least shedding at least one tear down your face.
But guys, this is my favorite cutscene in the game. You shall realize very shortly why.
It was even shown in some of the trailers.
Yeah! His voice. He speaks. But anyways, frankly, this game is right on par with Kingdom Hearts 2. A very good addition to the series, and however, it can get a little repetitive in some parts. But frankly, if you haven't played it and you're a KH fan, just go out and buy it. It's worth every penny you can possibly buy.